What's happening, guys? So I'm going to be doing a speculation on the silhouettes on the character select screen shown at E3 for Injustice 2. Now I'm going to tell you guys right off the back, these are not the actual character renders, and you guys might be asking, oh, then why are you doing a speculation on it? Well, I believe that in MKX it was the same way. Those weren't the actual character renders when they were shown at E3 for MKX, but Ed Boon did say in an interview that those silhouettes have hints of truth in them, so it hints at who that character could be, but it doesn't fully show who that character is, and I strongly believe that it applies for Injustice 2. If not, oh well. But here are some of the characters I think are represented in the character select screen roster for Injustice 2. By the way, if you guys want more Injustice 2 videos, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so I'm going to put the numbers up on the screen just so I don't get you guys confused when I say, oh, the character on the bottom left, right, second to the first or something like that. I just don't want to get you guys confused, so I'll just put the numbers up on the screen. And there's some characters that I really cannot make out at all, but you guys can leave them down in the comments below. But there are some that I think are obvious hints towards a character. Alright, so number one appears to be a silhouette of a big bear, and obviously a bear is not going to be making it into the game like a random bear. But the character that does come in mind is Beast Boy, because Beast Boy can turn himself into any known animal, including a bear, so I can see this being a definitive hint towards Beast Boy. Number two looks to be a female, and the only female that does come in mind is Wonder Woman, and plus she's already confirmed, so I believe that slot goes to Wonder Woman. There's not a lot of female appearing silhouettes in this character roster, but obviously they're placeholders and stuff. Number three looks to be a silhouette of a man wearing a hat, and it could be the Joker, the Killing Joke Joker, which could be a hint towards the Joker, obviously. Number two could be the Penguin. The number three option could be the Riddler. There's so many possibilities. Heck, it can even be Rorschach, but I do think this could be either the Penguin, the Riddler, or the Joker, the Killing Joke Joker, a hint towards any of those three characters. Number four, I can't really make out. 5 appears to be a big long neck, or a guy with a long neck with a very skinny head, and I think of Plastic Man when I think of that. Number 6 looks to be a guy in a hood. That could be Red Hood. It could be an inspiration from the Arkham Knight design, or it could be Scarecrow. Number 7 I can't make out, and number 8 I can't make out, but it does appear to be a bald person or a bald character. Which it could be Lex Luthor since he is already confirmed, but it appears to be like a very skinny person and with bald hair, and if Lex Luthor were to be represented, it would be like in a big old suit. So I think the hint would probably be like a big old machine or something like that, but only time will tell if that's correct. Alright, moving on to 9 of 14. 9 highly resembles a little boy, and that could be a hint towards Shazam in his kid form or in his little boy form. 10 appears to be another person in the hood, which could be a hint towards Raven, or it could be a hint towards Scarecrow or something like that. 11, that looks to be like a big machine, or a guy in a big machine, or something mechanical like in a big suit, and that could be Lex Luthor. 12, that is straight up Kitana from her render. That is a straight up Kitana render. However, it could be a hint towards Katana from the Suicide Squad, or who was a member of the Suicide Squad, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, because the Suicide Squad movie is coming out. 13, I don't know why, I get Robin vibes when I see that. For some reason, I just get Robin vibes when I see slot number 13. And 14 appears to be just like a random generic person, and I can't really make that one out. Alright, so as we move on to our next set of slots, or our last set of slots, I would like to say this is probably the hardest one to decrypt, but I can see some potential hints for some characters in here. Alright, so I'm just going to skip to the number where I think this character could be hinted at. 15, like the first image I showed with the guy in a hat, that could be the Riddler, the Penguin, the Killing Joke Joker, which could be a hint towards the Joker, like I said. Anyone that wears a hat in the DC universe could be filling in that slot. 21 looks to be a render of Superman, and who is as powerful as Superman? There's a lot of characters out there, but one of them is Black Adam, and I believe that Black Adam will return, and I believe that Black Adam is in that spot. And then number 22, that straight up looks like two guns on the back of that guy's back, and who else is like that? Deathstroke. I do believe that is a definitive hint towards Deathstroke, or it could be Deadshot. We're just gonna have to be patient to find out, because for all we know, none of these are correct and none of these lead towards anything, but I highly doubt that. I do think that there's hints of truth in the silhouette images or in the silhouettes of the character roster, just like in MKX and like what Ed Boon said. So what kind of hints do you guys see, or do you guys think these are hints at all? Be sure to follow me on Twitter for all my updates, and subscribe for all things Injustice 2. My name is Rustball Productions, and I'm out for now.